Hey guys, Ultraman52 here. Welcome to another toy review. And today's toy review is going to be on a requested figure. Now, like I said in my Satan Beetle review, I will be taking requests, but only a few requests a month. So this figure was requested by Godzilla382000, and he requested this from my collection video that I did a while back. I'm gonna make a new one pretty soon. So, and he requested me to do a review on this, the Trendmasters Gigan. But if you watch it in the commercial, he's known as Gigan. Yeah, back when I was a small kid, I used to actually call Gigan Gigan. And then when I saw the commercial for this guy, I thought his name was actually Gigan. But years later, I figured out his name was Gigan after all, so thank God. And yeah, first off, as always, articulation. For a Trendmasters figure, he has quite a few. He has the arms 360 degrees pretty easily. Both of them, as always. And the legs too. 360, you gotta move the arms out of the way just so they can rotate. Same thing with the other arm. His tail gets in the way, so you gotta move it. Go. See that? Make him stand up right. Okay, good. Also, the tail rotates too. You gotta move the legs out of the way just so it can rotate 360 degrees. Anyone hear that plastic crumbling sound I hear? I don't know why he's wobbling. Oh yeah, maybe it's because his leg isn't back. And the head too. It can rotate 360, but you have to force it a little just so it can get past his little wings or whatever they're called here. And that's pretty much it for articulation. Not going to go into history because everyone knows about Gigan. Space monster that came to Earth with King Ghidorah and tried to kill Godzilla. What else is new? Nothing much. And and in terms of paint job, now as you can see, this is not accurate at all because even though that might have gotten the skin right, they haven't gotten the chest here. As you can see, it's not blue. It's like a it's like how would you say it? It's more along the lines of like a dark blue, not like a blue like this. But the claws are not accurate, as you can see there. They're supposed to be silver. And the sails, I guess they got them right, or fins, whatever you want to call these things. The chainsaw, I guess they got that right. But also, this used to be a sound figure. So this little red button here, you can see, was supposed to make him roar. But alas, the figure is so old, it can't. Batteries you input behind the fins, right there. I'm not going to attempt to get it to like replace them because I don't want to, and also I don't want to, damage the figure. But paint job, it's not accurate at all, but it's okay. It's okay. And as for detail is really good. For Trendmasters, they always do a great thing. Well, they always do a great job with detail. You see here, you got the ridges in the skin. Also the texture on the blue part here, because it's nice and rough. Also you got the edges on the skin, and it feels rough too. The head looks kind of weird, but it looks pretty menacing from like a side view. As you can see right there, it looks pretty menacing. But with the frontal view, it kind of looks goofy. Yep. And also, please note, Gigan never had this spike at the end of his tail. No, he's not a giant mutated scorpion monster. He's supposed to have a flat tail, like a tail like any other monster. Trendmasters kind of added this just so they can make him a little bit more cooler. I think Gigan should have had this on him, actually. And time for some size comparisons. Now, I'm not going to size him up with with 6-inch figures because he's like a 5.5-inch tall figure. But I also got some other figures. Oh yeah, also, you may have noticed by now that there are no roars. That's because in this review there are no roars because I would rather put roars for Bandai figures or Trendmaster figures. But yeah, and also I also got these two other figures at the flea market a long time ago. Here's my bendable Godzilla Godzilla bendable figure, also by Trendmasters. And this is pretty accurate here. Godzilla, well, Gigan is supposed to be taller than Godzilla, so this is size accurate. And what someone else that I got a long time ago at the flea market, Space Godzilla. Now, this is not accurate at all. I think Gigan is supposed to be, I think Space Godzilla is supposed to be the same size, or, well, actually not the same size. I think Space Godzilla, is supposed to be much taller, like right here to Gigan. So, yeah, sizing is not too good with Space Godzilla. It's not his fault, it's his. Now, how about some Ultra Monsters, just for the hell of it? Here is a mini Bolton that I got a while back. He didn't stand well, I'm sorry for that. I'd say this is pretty much accurate. As you can see, Bolton is really small compared to Gigan in terms of not height but size. Yeah, it's alright. I don't have any complaints. And how about this little guy? Firemons. Okay, this is really awkward sizing. Firemon should be at least about the same size as Gigan, or about that big on Gigan at least. I say about that big, or maybe even bigger. But I'm sure this size right here. So yeah. And how about a 6-inch figure? Now, like I said, I wasn't going to say I'll scale up with a 6-inch figure, but this one is not a 6-inch. It's a 5-inch tall figure. Well, not really 5 inches, but... And it's Ricubus, the Ultraman Dyna. Now, this is size accurate. Now, normally that Ricubus does not size well with anyone because he's so damn small. But this sizing here is actually very good. Gigan is the only fit figure Ricubus is actually good size with. This looks awesome. So yeah, Ricubus, you finally have a match, dude. Finally have a match. Now, overall view, the figure has not accurate paint job, but I can understand that. Awesome detail, awesome articulation, and sizing okay. And also for rarity, very high because he is made by Trendmasters, and the Trendmasters Godzilla toys are out of print. So this is very, very hard to find. So go look on eBay if you want it. But yeah, overall score, I give him a 4 out of 5. The 4 because of his not too good sizing, but he is very, very good with some figures. And also for his paint job. He's not accurate at all because, he didn't have the pure white claws, or maybe even the blue here. And surely he did not have this red dot here. No, I'm just joking. And he did not have this giant claw thing on his tail. But yeah, that's my review. Jakezilla, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later. And again, that is a 4 out of 5, and I hope you all enjoyed once again, and sayonara.